Well, when I first started, I was working with farmers, you know, that were milking, let's say, 50 cows. And like some farmers I have and still am hauling milk, and they're 3 generations. You know, I've hauled for the grandpa and the father, and then for the father's sons. So I've gone through 3 generations. But then the farmers were all like 50, 60 cows, and maybe, I would have to say, maybe 2,000–3,000 liters of milk. So the whole thing is, it's not really like hauling milk for a farm anymore. You're hauling milk for a little company, you know, and it's quite different. Because I can see now, as everyone starts getting bigger and that, it just becomes everybody's out there to make a buck, and nobody's really having a close relationship anymore. And I think that's where it's not quite as good as we had it over the years. To say the truth, I was kind of always half interested in trucking, because before I went into the milk hauling business, I had worked on my father's farm, and I looked after the dairy. We didn't have a big herd, but we had a small herd of cattle. And I used to do some interim trucking in my spare time. And I always had this great desire to be in the trucking world. Like, I worked in the bush hauling timber, and I hauled hay and all kinds of things. And I knew that I did want to end up trucking someday, but I wanted to have something with like a contract where you knew what you were doing and it was worth spending your time to build it up, because I wanted to have something out of it when the day was over. And it worked for me. It really did. I was so damn lucky it hurts. So I can't say it's been so good to me.
Funny how, I guess, there was no other way, simply because when I was a kid, I used to build little trucks in the backyard with sticks and pegs and steering wheels on a box. By the time I was 6 years old, I was trucking already. I think it was in my blood.
It's not a hard job to service people, to do it properly and keep them happy, as long as they have the confidence, because you're the guy that goes there and takes their samples. You're the guy that goes there and measures their milk, and they have to totally trust either you or your employees. You have to do things to please people. As long as you please them, then you're not doing nothing wrong. If you ever get that they feel you're not, you know, keeping them happy and pleasing them, they can find all kinds of things wrong. So you don't want that. You got to get away from that, you know. Yeah. Let them believe that you're always giving them the benefit of the doubt and doing them a little favor here and there, and you become their friend. Well, a year ago, last December, I was invited to a dinner at the annual meeting for the dairy farmers of Manitoba, and they presented me with a trophy for being the longest hauler in the province. So I did build up a lot of confidence amongst those farmers, and I don't have one that could ever say that I didn't treat them fairly. I think I built a good reputation. And I can give a lot of tribute to my wife, because she has been an excellent cook. She's always fed us both good food, and she didn't allow us to, you know, eat too much garbage and stuff like that. She never really objected to me to having a drink, but she didn't like it if I drank too much. She always said, don't be a fool and do it in moderation. So I sort of lived by her wishes from that side of it. Yeah. Now, we've had a good life.